One of the best things is it's given me a chance to see how an arts organisation works and see what those different people do. Because before I started, you can say to me, there's a marketing manager, but I have very little idea what he or she actually does, every day. So now I've seen that, I've got a much better idea of the kind of jobs that I'd like to do in the future. And obviously festival director is what I do think I'd like to go for, but that kind of insight that you get from a job where you see other people working, I think that's really, really useful to give you an idea of what you want to go for yourself. In my job, a lot of it is organising accommodation and organising things for the artists when they're going to be here. So you've got to make sure you remember everything that's going to affect them and make sure you've got everything covered and all those little things are organised. So really it's just being really organised and keeping on top of everything. That's the kind of skills you need. Sometimes I think I've been quite lucky in that I've done the standard thing where you're either at school or you're at uni and you apply for jobs over the summer and you want to get something interesting. And back home in York, there's the National Centre for Early Music, and I literally just sent off my CV and you've got a festival on, would you like any help as a volunteer? And they got back and I got involved as an assistant stage manager there. But once I had a foot in with the National Centre for Early Music, they then kept coming back to me, and over the next couple of years there were other offers of work as a sort of deputy stage manager for an opera and for other things. And so I think literally once you just find the contacts and you know people in an organisation, they might give you a call or you can give them a call and see what's happening, and you just get that bit more experience and they know a few people, and then you've got more of an idea of what's going on, and then you can go from there. And the same in Norwich. When I came here, I was new to the city, I didn't know anyone, but really quickly I got involved with the Fringe Festival, which is all voluntary. It was a lot of delivering leaflets in the rain and clearing out a factory to put artwork up. But because of that, you know people that are active, that are performing, that are putting on shows, that are putting on work in the area, and they will get in touch with you and you find out what's going on. And it's through that I've got involved with other things, stewarding with Britain Sinfonia or with the Norfolk and Norwich Chamber Music Club and all that. But then again, when I applied for this job, it was because of that experience and I think the people that I'd met and the ideas they'd given me that I stood a much better chance when it came to interview. It kind of sounds easy, do the voluntary work, get the experience, apply for the job, but it's obviously not that easy, because in between the voluntary work in the summer, you're working at the potato factory. In between the voluntary work at the Fringe factory, at that festival, I'm working in a baker's, and you do that, but that's fine. I think you just got to you still got to keep things that are interesting and keep getting involved with things, and then something will turn up. I think one of the good things is there's no one route. I'm doing this job now, but because of the variety within it, it gives me a whole lot of scope to look around and find other things that I'll be able to do, and it's given me the skills that I could pick another area that I'm interested in. I know myself that one of the important things for me is I study music and I like to perform, and I like the performance side of what I'm doing. So that's something I'm really interested in myself. I'm not only interested in a sort of creative career from an admin side. And I think because of that, I really, really want to be involved with it in lots of different ways. So it's worth sticking with it, because I love the music. I love, go to the theatre, and I love being involved and performing. So it's great to be a part of that.